Thank you, Renee. Our first student speaker of the night is Ryn Funtilon. Ryn graduates tonight with an Associate of Arts Psychology Transfer Pathway degree. She achieved high academic honors and is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. She plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology with a minor in addictions at Bemidji State University in spring or fall 2024. While taking a break from school after graduation, she plans to focus on her grandparents' health issues as she is their main caregiver. Her career goal is to be a licensed marriage and family therapist. Please join me in welcoming Ryn.
My dad has always ingrained in me the importance of education. He once said, "I'm not a rich man, so before I die, I can only give you a good education." My dad is a first-generation college graduate. My grandfather died when my dad was 5 years old. My grandmother was a farmer. She was a single mother who could not afford education for her children. Quality education might be a right, but it is a privilege for most people in a developing country. Good evening, faculty, staff, administration, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Ryn Lois Funtilon, and I am graduating with an Associate of Arts in Psychology. It is an honor to stand before you today on this momentous occasion. I want to thank God, my parents, and scholarship donors for supporting me in my endeavors and believing I could achieve whatever I set my mind to. I'm also grateful to the faculty and staff of Inver Hills Community College who dedicated their work to the power and promise of education. They taught us to learn, discover, and build a better future for ourselves and those around us. PADAYON is a word in my native language that means to keep moving forward despite adversities. PADAYON is a mantra that we tell ourselves so we can follow our passions, forge ahead, and stay motivated. Filipinos are hardworking people, and there's so much pressure in being one, especially when I broke out of the mold by not being a nurse, like my mom, my aunts, and my cousins. Believe me, there's nothing more nerve-wracking and frightening than telling your Filipino mom you won't be a nurse like the rest of your family. I realized I had to pursue what set my soul on fire and what made my spirit soar. I would have had regrets if I had not stood up for what I believed was right for me. We must padayon, be brave, in partaking in new things. It may be scary, but there is also nervous excitement in going into the unknown, because you might finally find what you're looking for. Also, think about the things that you enjoy doing. Your hobbies, pastimes, and things that come naturally to you might be something you could do as a profession. There are endless possibilities, so take your time getting to where you want to be. Once you find your passion, stay focused and put in the effort to follow your dreams. When we find those passions, it is time for us to forge ahead. My first career choice was nursing. I thought it was something I wanted to do because we were a family of nurses. 8 years ago, I was delivering food to a resident at a senior living facility. I was so nervous that I dropped the tray. I was on my knees picking up the mess I had made. That was the moment I realized I was meant for something else. I knew I had to pick myself up, move forward, and follow my dream. We all get lost, hopeless, and broken sometimes, but that's life. We'll get detours and bumps in the roads, but we still must choose to padayon. And if you ever get tired, there's nothing wrong with just taking a breath to recuperate and unburden yourself of the stresses that consume your being. Take a break, but never give up. Don't quit on the dreams and goals you've set for yourself. Forging ahead is less grinding when we find our motivation. Mine has always been my family. They believed in me when I doubted myself, encouraged me when I was dejected, and embraced me when I wasn't at my best. I am proud of each of us for getting this far. Our motivation has allowed us to push forward thanks to everyone supporting and encouraging us. But now what? What do we do after we step out of the four corners of Inver Hills? Let's be patient with ourselves. Let us continually strive to be better, not just professionally, but personally as well. If one day you lose your motivation, remember why you started in the first place. Remember that burning feeling of great anticipation of what's to come. Find reasons to keep going. May it be your family, your love for adventure, your passion to be of service, or simply because you want more for yourself. Whatever those reasons are, padayon. I started off with my dad's story because he was the one that taught me to padayon. He put himself through school by working part-time jobs, applying for scholarships, and getting a student loan, much like many of us. He graduated with a mechanical engineering degree and worked for the Philippine government. I asked him why he worked so hard to get to where he was, and he said, "I wanted a better life than the one that I was dealt with." Isn't that why we're here today? We worked hard to get our degrees so we could do what we love while trying to get at least a semblance of a better life than we have now. We may be in a world full of uncertainty. Still, if there's one thing we can be sure of, we're right where we're meant to be, here in Aldrich Arena, wearing our graduation attire with pride because we did it. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. Padayon.